Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. They rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect that's spreading this truth throughout the four winds with peace, truth, and sincerity. Okay, I'm Brother Shamar, coming back to edify the 12 tribes of Israel, the so-called Black, Latino, Seminole Indian, and Jamaican Haitians. And today's lesson is going to be about Jacob. Alright, in order to understand Jacob's trouble, you got to understand the man Jacob. Okay, we know Jacob is the son of Isaac. Okay, Isaac had two sons. Alright, that's Jacob and Esau. Esau was the firstborn, and Jacob was the secondborn, but they were twins. We know Esau is the wicked, and Jacob is the righteous. So, the wicked is going to start putting a whole lot of pressure on Israel. Alright, we know Jacob is Israel. He got his name changed to Israel for wrestling with an angel. Alright, putting hands on an angel. For what? So he could get a blessing. He blessed him with what? Him being the prince of power. You know, Israel means Yasharallah. Alright, that means he, prince, power. Alright, Israel is actually English. Yasharallah, that's Paleo Hebrew. Alright, the first language ever written inside of the entire first written and spoken language inside of the world. Alright, since the Most High created. So, Israel, that's Yasharallah. He is the prince of power. So what? He is a prince. Alright, when you're a prince, what does that mean? You're an heir to something. Okay, so when you're an heir, that means you're receiving what? Power. Okay, we go to Romans chapter 8, and it tells you what? That we are joint heirs to power. Alright, to what is power? Power is dominion. Alright, power is rulership. Okay, so we bought inside of Babylon the Great. Okay, we have Esau having the dominion, Esau having the rulership, Esau having all the power. When we were blessed with it. So what? The Most High gonna have to come back, intervene, and put an end to the wicked. Okay? So this is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 8. For it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord Yahweh, the power of the host, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds. Alright, what is that yoke that's on our neck? Alright, that's talking about Israel. Wait, no, Salaki. We're gonna start at 7. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. Alas, for the day is great, so that none is like it. Alright, what's that day? Alright, the day of vengeance. Alright, the day that the Most High is going to come back and destroy the enemy. Alright, the devil. Alright, the devil is the so-called white man. Alright, that's an Edomite. What? An Edomite is a so-called white man. It's interchangeable. Okay, it's the same thing. So when you see a so-called white man walking down the street, what do you see? You see the devil himself. Okay, wickedness. All right, evil walking on the earth. So what does the Most High do to evil? He destroys. All right, he destroys evil. So Esau, Edom is evil, is wickedness. All right. So what's trouble? Trouble will go into wickedness. All right. Adverse, all right, destruction. All right. Esau, Edom is here to whip your back. All right, to be the devil. All right, to be the Most High's curses on Israel. Okay, and Most High loves Israel above all nations. All the nations are on the face of the earth. So he gonna use them and then discard them like a minstrel's cloth. All right, like something that he don't even give a fuck about. He used and abused. He finna use and abuse Esau, Edom, and then he gonna cast them away. That's what I'm saying. He gonna use them to build up, to make his name great, just like he did to Pharaoh inside of Egypt. Just like he did to Pharaoh in Egypt. All right, he used him to build his name up, and then by what? By hardening his heart against the children of Israel. All right. Well, how did he harden his heart? All right. Every time Moses came to him asking him for a fair handshake, asking him to allow the children of Israel to leave the kingdom of Israel. All right, to leave bondage, not the kingdom of Israel, so like to leave bondage, to leave slavery, to leave Egypt. He kept saying no. So the Most High is gonna come back and what destroy them, just like destroy the Edomites, just like he did back inside of Egypt. Okay. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. All right, Israel's trouble, Israel's adversity. All right, the time of Israel's pain. All right, it's gonna be something serious. All right, the Most High is gonna have to come and intervene with. The Most High is gonna have to try to. Is going to come and intervene with the wickedness that they're doing to us. All right, we know we got all types of shit going on during Jacob's trouble. All right, we're gonna have all types of diseases and shit breaking out. We're gonna have robots and shit. They put it in the shit. They put it inside of the. They put it in the movies. All right, in your face. The Most High put that shit in your face to tell you, to warn you. Okay, so we know we got COVID-19. All right, that's the leading shit that we see on this earth right now. All right, COVID-19. So COVID-19, that's one of the most high four-sword judgments. All right, pestilence. All right, disease. Okay, that's what I'm saying. Pestilence and disease. All right, pestilence and disease, that's the same thing. So that's one of the most highs. That's on the most high left-hand side. All right, that's biological warfare. All right, the Most High used Esau Edom to engineer COVID-19. All right, as a scare mechanism for the 2/3 of Israel and for an actual disease for the ones that he hated. All right, if you caught COVID, you really didn't catch shit. That's double pneumonia. All right, they sent double pneumonia on you in order to get you sick and destroy you. Okay, so this Daniel chapter 12 and verse 1, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of thy people, and there shall be a time of trouble. All right, there go that word again, trouble. All right, when you in trouble, what that mean? That mean you finna get that hurt. Somebody finna put that hurt on you. All right, that pain. All right, the Most High finna put that pain. All right, on Israel. All right, he gonna put that hurt on Israel. He gonna pound Israel. All right, until what? Until they come back and repent. All right, come back and ask for forgiveness for the wickedness that they do. All right, on earth. All right, Esau Edom can't do that. Only Israel can do that. Why? Because we his chosen people, according to Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6. So this Daniel 12 and 1 again. All right, and at that time shall Michael stand up, the great prince was standing for the children of our people, and there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even unto the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. All right, so what? The Most High gonna have to send one of the top angels. All right, he gonna send Yahushua and the Holy Host. All right, to what? To destroy Babylon the Great. All right, and to save Israel. All right, how you gonna do that? All right, he gonna do that through his son Yahushua Hamashiach. All right, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. So what they say is gonna be a time of trouble as never was seen on the face of the earth. All right, you go to the Atlantic slave trade, and what do you see? You go to the Atlantic slave trade, and what do you see? You see most people in the world done died from the Atlantic slave trade. All right, it go World War II, World War I, then the Atlantic slave trade. All right, they ain't even dropped they damn near dropped the nuke on us with all the shit they was doing to us on them slave ships, trying to get us over here to work for them. All right, they found out they must have found out something that the rest of the world didn't know. All right, they robbed the Most High. All right, they took the Most High jewels. All right, let's go to that. Salaki. Alright, this is Malachi chapter 3 and verse 17. Alright, and they shall be, let's start at 16. Then they that feared the Lord Yahweh spake often one to another, and the Lord Yahweh hearkened. Alright, what does it mean to hearken? Alright, it means hear. Alright, so so it said what? They that feared the Lord Yahweh. Alright, what does it mean to fear the Most High? Alright, it means to actually know what He's capable of. Alright, respect what He's doing. Respect His power. Alright, the heathens call the Most High Elishazar. Alright, that means what? The king of terrors. Alright, the king of terrors. Alright, what does it mean to terrify someone? Scared, to put fear in you. Alright, and how you do that? By killing. Alright, killing and putting all types of curses on them. Alright, that's all the Most High does. Alright, he destroys the wicked and promotes the righteous. Okay? Then they that feared the Lord Yahweh spake often one to another, and the Lord Yahweh hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him, and for them that fear the Lord Yahweh and that thought upon his name. Alright, so when you fear something, alright, that means to reverence, which means to respect. Alright. When you respect something, what? You acknowledge it. Alright, you acknowledge the righteousness that somebody doing inside this earth. Alright. So the Most High, what we do, we respect what the Most High is doing. Alright. We speak on it. Alright, we bless him. Alright. We say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, alright, Barakatah Yahshua, Barakatah Yerasalom, Barakatah Bayat Lakaon. Alright. We go all day. That's what I'm saying. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord Yahweh and that thought upon his name. Alright, so what's that book of remembrance? That's the book of life. Alright, if you're not written in the book of life, alright, what's gonna happen? You're gonna be destroyed with nuclear missiles. You're gonna be caught up in the second death, alright, which is that fire. Alright, intercontinental ballistic missile. Alright, that's the Most High sword. Alright, let's get that. Alright, this 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. The day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements that are therein shall melt with fervent heat. Alright, so what it say? The elements are gonna melt with fervent heat. Alright, what's on this earth that can split, sever, melt? Alright, an element. Alright, that's a nuclear missile. Alright, atomic bomb. Alright, what does an atomic bomb do? Once it detonates, alright, once it explodes on the earth, what happens? Alright, it splits the atom. Alright, with what? With fire. Alright, when you see, alright, when you bring your hand across the earth, alright, when you bring your hand across the sky, alright, super fast as hell, alright, it's gonna start, flames might start flying. That's what I'm saying. Alright, y'all get what I'm saying. When you do something fast as hell, fire is gonna start. That's what I'm saying. When you do something fast, a flame. That's what I'm saying. There's gonna be a flame coming from that. Okay, and the earth and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up. Okay, so what does it say? It's gonna be what? Burnt up. All right, the kingdom of Babylon the Great. All right, it's gonna be burnt up. All right, and the 2/3 of Israel. Okay, they're gonna be caught up in these last days. All right, with what? With that sword. Okay. Well, with that being said, we're gonna give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem, Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. They really teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect that spreading this truth out the four winds. Peace, truth is said. I'm Brother Shamar, and we're gonna say Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah Ba'Shem, Kakadash. All right, Barakatah Baba Gushah Barak. Yasha Allah wa Ababa, man. All right, Shalom. Yeah.